I'm not gonna be live for long. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna title it. I knew I had a title, and I forgot it. Damn. I don't know if anybody's live right now or whatever. Um, intruding on somebody's live stream. I don't know. But I hate it when people like they literally, and you know how people go, oh, people can't, make anybody do anything. But actually, it's possible to make somebody be like, what the? You know what I mean? Just, mm, I'm like, I'm a little, like perturbed because, um, I shouldn't have to ask anybody to know right from wrong. I mean, cancer is a serious thing, okay? It really is. If you're gonna get pity for, I mean, you just can't sit there saying, you're gonna die alone. You remind me of my mother. You're gonna die alone. And then, leave people saying rotten things. Like, it could have just simply been a new day. But no. Mm-mm. And I know that you did remove some comments, but not the ones about me. You removed the ones, that you knew hurt somebody else. See, and that's what I'm saying, that you don't get it both ways, because that just shows that you don't know right from wrong. I'm wondering, how much did Jules send you? You know she'll send you right over the edge. She will. She sure will. She'll send you right over the edge, in my opinion. Um, so I guess me wanting somebody to remove some very disgusting comments from their live stream was really asking too much. So the response I got was, leave me the F alone. If not, dealing with this immediately. No more threats. No more back and forth. We will deal today. I know if we, I knew if we started talking to you. Now, why are you speaking for everybody else? This is between you and I, Courtney. You would do something like this, and it took you less than 24 hours. I would do something like what? Have feelings? I'm actually not too far from your area. What are we going to do? So she's physically threatening me again. So she allows somebody saying in her room, I have less than 12 months to live, which I've never been told that. The same bitch that's, doxing my daughter and shit. She loves her, though. I love you, Munchie. And the first person who accepts any money from Crystal or Munchie for nefarious purposes like that, like they're trying to act like it's for a good cause or it's a content, you'll have to have a channel and your channel will immediately come down. So instead of just having a brain and a heart, Courtney would prefer to come beat me up because she loves Munchie and doesn't apparently know right from wrong. Now I'll tell you what I didn't care for in your fucking live stream. Yeah. Disclaimer, I do not own all the audio contained in this video, but I am using it within the various act guidelines. It has an alternate speed and will be used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only. Hey, you guys, say hello. The fuck do you mean by that? Like, as is on some kind of leper or something. So basically, you weren't loyal to me, even though I was your bestie. You just what? Like what? What did I exactly fucking do to you that you've been going on and on about me since you had your channel? So this is right where you go. Why your room saying I'm dying in 11 months? Uh, hello, Lost in the Sauce. Well, What's Up also was calling me a PEDO, and you were fine with that. In fact, you've been calling me a chomo, Courtney. Not either one of those things. You've been screaming into your camera, I'm gonna die alone. Now, I'm no expert on what the arms of an active addict might look like. But see, probably removing your live stream from last night would have been beneficial to both of us. Courtney. I'm not the only one with eyes. prior to everything that had happened. But somebody had said, that's yeah. And Bart, I am tired of someone who's old enough to be my daughter constantly not knowing, not having the capability to know right from wrong, no matter who it's done to. Last night, when I apologized to you and I said, I'm sorry if, and then, and I always remember this. I saw it on Bobbles. It was JC Bear. And they kept saying, Luna and Bobbles kept saying, yeah, but Jules apologized to her. And I kept trying to say, like, I don't want an apology from Jules because Jules's apology was, well, if I did that and if I hurt your feelings, and JC Bear said, well, that's because when you say if that happened, it's kind of like you're, not really apologizing for something that you're acknowledging doing. So I caught myself when I was saying, apologizing to you because obviously it hurt your feelings or you wouldn't be, talking about it. But so I said, no, 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 I apologize for, because I know that must have hurt your feelings. I know that hurt your feelings. I apologize for hurting your feelings. So you specifically heard my intent on wanting you to know for I don't know how many times, man, so far that you My bad. Alright, so 23 people and nobody can say hello to Lost in the Sauce, really? At 5:30 as adults? Really? Are we back to this? Because I've been there, done that on the t-shirt. I thought last night was a really good chat. Um, but I think it's really gross that Jules has never shown one voice recording, one receipt, nothing. Nothing. I have quite often about quite a lot of people, but as if people can't. Hi, Pink Owl. You know that there's a Munchie video, and within the first 5 seconds, she says, "Big fat Deb, I told you to go unalive yourself." And that's all I had to hear. 5 seconds is all I could handle. Now she's got my daughter's name pinned, calling her a fraud and a scam. This cunt doesn't even know my daughter. You know why, Courtney? Because you enabled that by not having the common decency to say that's wrong. You think only what is done to you and yours matters. And I never did any. There's a reason why you're gonna say you were my bestie. There's a reason. But what is the reason why you keep talking like you do? And you just don't know that regardless of who it is, what Munchie does is comparable to Mary Mary. So you guys want to let somebody try to ruin my kid's career. Have you all run over there and recorded that? Have you? 27 people here, please do. My daughter is a triple major Dean's graduate who put a lot of hard work into her life and her career, and this faceless it does not get to fuck with her. Courtney, get your ass over there and report it, because we all defended your friend, and you're going to do what's right. And if you're not, then you just don't know right from wrong, and people should take a good look, slowing down your last live stream, and take a good gander at your arms. Okay? You look like you haven't fucking, yeah, And you know that yesterday, I literally, when my friend sent the picture, I thought to myself, because you are young enough to be my daughter, and I do have a soft spot for you. And you say every time I say something nice about you anyway, it's bullshit. And then I'll look, and next you're screaming, "You're gonna die alone!" Now you just made a fucking mockery out of any progress that was made last night. And by saying, "I knew when we went over there, this was," see? You're the most one that is just, and I just want to know, how much money has Jules sent you? That's why you've been absent. That's why you look like you do now. I'm sorry, Janelle. Anybody can go to your last live and slow it down and look at your arms. I didn't want to have to point that out, but see, if you could have just been kind and remove something that I cried about today. I was in good spirits sharing music and stuff. I flipped? No, I didn't. After them? Who's them? What are you talking about, them? Is Courtney multiple people? Stephanie, I'm pretty sick and tired of having to defend myself with your fucking shit too, because you're just a fucking troll, okay? You run around and you agree with shit that's disgusting, bitch. But let's just take a good gander at her arms, shall we? See, you're gonna piss me off, and that's what's gonna end up happening. That's why I'm gonna get rid of you. She's not. You're not doing her any favors. That Steph is no friend of yours, and neither is the person who I asked kindly to have that removed. This is what they want. Now, see, Janelle is she's very. I like her, not in a weird way, but she's the most honest one there. But yesterday, I was thinking to myself, I don't want you to regress back to anything. And I don't know what you got going on there or anything, but I do know that sometimes to get away from the environment you're in is, a good thing. So I was like, I don't have your number anymore. It's not like I can call you. So, but, I drive to you and you could even, I know, but, I don't want to sound stupid and shit. I was just, it would have been, nice for both of us. I don't, it's not like I don't trust you to be in my house, and my house ain't like they sit there and say or anything. But if you just wanted to get away, or maybe figure out a way that maybe we could just go away, so, anything, Courtney. I was ready to drive if you needed, but I didn't have your number. But the first thing that I heard when listening to your live stream, I turned it on right when, Tiffany came up. And the first thing I heard was you said, I mean, we were new. I mean, when I came into the community, SG was my bestie. Like, there's something fucking wrong with me. I've been well liked my whole life, lady. I don't need some little makes bad. And let me tell you guys another thing, too. I don't know much about, but, you know, that kind of addiction. But on Sharon's behalf, I could be wrong. I'm not stating this as fact, and I'm not mopping up for her. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But I was talking to somebody, my friend, and we were talking about, addiction. And I think that, and we were talking about, personality types that you could become impulsive to, impulsive. A lot of people are impulsive. I'm impulsive. A lot of people are impulsive, right? A lot of us are without an addiction. Without an addiction. Okay? That's why I believe that Sharon is in rehab. Because if she wasn't, she'd be on YouTube. That's why. So I'm prepared to hope for the very best for her. And I can see that Bobbles, who still is calling her Shady and saying, Shady will be out of rehab soon. Why don't you guys go pick on her? Like, really? So, Courtney, if you're going to cry about, things happening to people who are new to recovery, you being friends with somebody who's harassing somebody who, whether or not you're friends, that's still a person. The same rules apply. But you're supporting, you're an enabler. When you were whining about a cruel world yesterday, which we all know, mm, in my opinion, from what I've heard, allegedly addicts look for any reason to use. That's my opinion. Just saying. But what a cruel world everything is, right? Hold on a second. Oh, somebody's got to say hello to Pink Owl and Lost in the Sauce. Really. I mean, I know people want to keep saying SG this, SG that. For you to not want to recognize that that's hurtful to say to anybody with stage 4 cancer, what Munchie was saying, and Bama, like, who's going through a situation herself, saying, and wanting 5 years worth of toilet paper and toothpaste. Not 5 years worth, 3 tubes. Not 5 years worth. Why you gotta exaggerate just to be a bitch? I know, Pink Owl. It's because they gotta keep up with that them, they, we blanket statement stuff. So she's guilting them into shit. But I can tell with her, with her stuff between her and Jules that, I bet you Julia sent her a good donation on her birthday. I have a soft spot for her. Like, dude, she was just talking about my mom with cancer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Believe me, she's like, I said one sentence because you kept saying I reminded you of your mother. I was gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone. I mean, for what, bitch? I was just trying to, two birds with one stone. My feelings wouldn't continue to be like, what the fuck? I thought we made progress. And then Stephanie's got to come in and go, and I spent the last 8 hours attacking them. It didn't take me 8 hours to write my community post. I'm not Jules or Bobbles, the people that you do like, right? Or a Munchie who's doxing everybody's kids. And I just get so pissed at myself for expecting 28 people to be, you know, decent enough to say hello. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of pathetic, isn't it? What's it gonna be like? Woo! Ticker tape parade. SG died. She didn't even make it 12 months. Is that what you guys taking bets or something? Fucking disgusting and disgraceful. I do get a lot of support, but when there's 29 people sitting here at 5:49 and no, and not saying a word, that's fucking a bunch of, I don't know, bullshit. Uh, well, I don't mind my own company. So, well, you guys can all go take a gander over there. At that point, but I'm just saying, anybody who, might be, I don't know. I'm just saying. So anyhow, let's do a little master POS theater. Masterpiece of shit theater. Let's do a little masterpiece of this shit. These people, oh, let me just say, uh, Nitty, your volume is so low. I really wanted to listen to your video that you made today. It sounded like it was inspiring, but I couldn't really hear a lot of it because it was very low. Chemist Chaz, I want to say, how disgusting that you made that video making fun of Nitty um, exercising. I can't believe, like, they just don't, anybody with anything is just like, And you know what, Courtney? I even had taken down the video that I had made of you, with the, with the cheese whiz. That video is down, but you're still bashing me. Like, I was even friends with SG. Like, come on, man. It was a nice chat last night, but what, like I said. So I don't understand. So nobody likes it when Bobbles gets body shamed, but Chemist Chaz makes a video about somebody trying to shape up for springtime. I just like, wow, man, what the fuck is wrong with? Ah, just gross, man. So masterpiece of shit theater, Jersey with Jules. No, SG. Sorry, that was a poof, lame screenshot. I don't know. It says SS. I don't know what that means. Lie. What's up never sent me naked pictures of Janelle. I didn't say he did. You said he did. I never said that, and I don't know how you know any other way, as I don't share WhatsApp text. I did commentary of you on a panel saying it. You're going to have to come out of your delusion. It's becoming a thorn in my side. And this is just like recent too. This is from, I don't know, an hour ago. So it's not like I'm digging through dirt. This is from an hour ago. Jersey with Jules. It's like, Jules, is there ever a time you're going to stop talking about me? Try again with another way to try defamation of my character. Well, you know what, Jules? This, this it could have been over yesterday. Like, today could have been a new day. But The lunatics are running the asylum. Uh, with definite defamation of my character. You did have to get involved in this, didn't you? And lie, even though you were just talking about decency. I thought the decent thing to do would be not to jump on the hate what's up and Jules bandwagon with a lovely lie. A lovely lie. I did listen, Jules. Your psycho babble is psycho babble, okay? Exactly what it is. I don't care what kind of an OG, I'm just gonna start calling you Og, like that you think you are, old Dusty, old Gorge. I don't know. Really, I'm not looking to be your friend. I'm not looking to be your enemy. What's Limp used to, has called me PEDO all the time. All I did was commentary on it. I actually said you held your own and stuff like that. Everything that was in that and that I said was just pure like speculation. It wasn't accusation. It was just speculating, like trying to put the pieces together. Now, I know you might not be that smart, so you have to like quote things out of, I don't know, your old textbooks from, I don't know, 1982 or something. I don't know, or something you took out from the library. But there's a reason why you wanted, to party as opposed to conducting yourself in a manner where you could be a functioning whatever the hell you were, alcoholic or drinker or whatever. And not everybody who drinks is an alcoholic, but probably everybody who sleeps in the bush outside their client's house. Uh, I mean, see, there's proof of that. Look, there's proof of it. That's what a receipt looks like. That, revocation of your nursing license. That would be considered a receipt. Okay? Damn good one. The fact that, are you claiming to be a charity and asking for donations, but you haven't been there in how long? Do you have a site on TikTok or whatever it is? I don't know. I think it's TikTok. I'm not sure. I don't seek you out, but I did make a short on it where, outfits by Jules, they're all washed before you send them. I mean, really? And that was during your breakdown. In fact, you were on there, like, on the treadmill and shit. Yeah, she was all up and or to whatever, some other platform. She was. She was. I mean, but this woman, because of the fact of, Jules is in there, and you notice Courtney really, she didn't. I don't know. on the lovely lie, no, wait, on the hate what's up and Jules bandwagon. That's not a bandwagon. That's a bando with a dragon. With a lovely lie like you used to do for nearly 3 years. The obsession of me during those 3 years was bizarre, to say the least. That's one reason why I'm speaking up now. Why don't you rethink that? I don't want anyone talking about this 3 years down the road. Well, then you probably shouldn't have written this. Just the funny thing is, and not really haha funny, but I don't know, jokes on them, but I will not be dead in 2 years. I won't. But when I do, I intend on having a dance party at the funeral. I don't want anybody dancing with me because I'll just watch. Not watch. My eyes will be closed. That'd be creepy if my eyes were open. I'll just listen. All right. But and then cremate, then in the ocean. Okay, right? La da, la da. Now I don't consider these to be my last days. So when idiots that are cancer trolls that want to, like, Jules would probably see, you can't, there's nothing like, listen, Jules, you old gargoyle, you little OG, the OG of the OG. You're not scarier than cancer. And I intend on, like, fuck that shit. Like, everything you guys are, like, munchies, there will be a day. Every dog has its day. Trust. And I don't know how or when it will occur, but trust. When I tell you that, see, when you guys go, she's spending her last days on YouTube. Well, what I can do what the fuck I want, first of all, and nobody's tomorrow is guaranteed. You could be spending your last days bitching about somebody who doesn't know you, uh, doesn't want to say anything bad about you, doesn't want to fight. Like, you know what I would do, Courtney, if you came here to my house today? You know what would have happened? I would have gone live and shown it out the window. Because I'm going out fighting some fucking bitch. I don't know what she's on. I don't know who you are, you weirdo. That's fucking weird. If someone, girl that could be my daughter wants to come fight somebody because my feeling, you're going to beat me up because, you know, I got feelings. I'll show you how to feel. Oh, you cried? Did you? I'll give you something to cry about. Are you proud of yourself for that? You're enabling somebody to harass my kid. And at the same time, kind of revealing that in the beginning, there's quite a bit of evidence that you are in a situation. Now people will go, oh, why are you doing that to her? She didn't recover. No, see, uh-uh. I sincerely apologize. She knew how I felt about it, and she gave me the if, right? That I redacted because that was for me. I learned watching, JC Bear said it. That if somebody says, if I hurt your feelings, whatever, like, he was trying to say that that's how, if, and you gotta, like, take it, you gotta be aware of it and admit you did to really mean your apology. But if you really, you're just kind of like, eh. And because I had said the word, I'm inclined to believe the way you, and I know you've been over and you remove comments that would have hurt your friend, but you left those ones up on purpose and then threatened to come beat somebody up. That was, according to you and your chat, I'll be dead soon anyway, so wow, what a big bad bitch. And the amount of physical threats on screenshot that I have from you, talking about popping my tires and shit, and you clearly state you're near my house in that one. I could have the cops here waiting for you, for all you know. It's a stupid fucking move, man. Seriously. I'm sick of it. Sick of talking to people who at 6 p.m. can't fucking type and say hello. Fuck yourselves.